Marsha, you're the first. Hello. So, tonight I am cooking one of the Filipino dish. We've been craving this since the other day. And we went to Seafood City. And always there's nothing. They don't have stock. Earlier we went there and they said that nothing is left already. So Marky and I just thought we're just gonna cook it. But this version is kind of like different because this recipe needs to be grilled in charcoal to be really delicious. But since we don't have a griller here, we're just gonna roast it in the air fryer. But yeah, the concept, the ingredients would all be the same. It's just that it's not gonna be grilled in charcoal. So the name of the recipe is dinakdakan, and the main ingredient would be pork. So the first thing that I will do is boil the pork, and then after it's boiled, I will have to grill it for like just 6 minutes maybe. Hello, Peta Griffmon. Oops. Just boiling all the pork. Anyways, earlier as well when I went live in Banff, I talked about superstitions before World War I. Is that something you would like to still talk about, or maybe we can search for or look for more topic? It's too much. Oops. No. Show the ingredients. So it's just a pork belly. I'm just boiling it now. And I use a small, I'll just transfer later. JYD and family, thank you for liking. I'm gonna show you the ingredients shortly. So this one, the ingredients, they are just simple. You just have to boil the pork belly, and then after it's boiled, grill them. Once it's done, you just have to prepare the sauce, and the sauce would contain seasoning, mayonnaise, onion, red onion, chili, the long chili, but instead of chili, I'm using bell pepper because I don't like spicy, so I'm just replacing that ingredient. And then, of course, salt and pepper to taste, and then optional would be onion powder. So yeah, so it's kind of similar to other Filipino ingredient as well, which is sisig. That's also my favorite. So, but for now, we are gonna cook dinakdakan. So while we are waiting for the pork belly to boil, I'm just gonna slice all the ingredients. Thank you for promoting our live stream and the channel, Petroid. So yeah, I haven't really tasted dinakdakan when I was in the Philippines. I think this is a recipe of people from Luzon. Um, as you know, Philippines has three main islands, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So I think this recipe is from Luzon. And the first time that I've tasted this is here in Calgary. And after I tasted them, I was like, it's already my favorite food, favorite Filipino food. Because originally I like sisig, I like chocolates too, or what we call dinuguan, which is the pork blood for the main ingredients. But yeah. I know! Thank you! Oh, funny and insightful, you're here! So we're just cooking and we will gonna talk about something after I prepared all the ingredients. So yeah, this one is easy to cook. We will just have to wait for the pork to boil, and then after that we're just gonna grill them and then wait again. Once the sauce is prepared, then all I have to do is wait for the pork. Yes, the heart works. More hearts, please. So anyways, for those who are new in the live stream or in our channel, please subscribe. So our channel is about sharing places that we have visited and also sharing video clips of our cats if you are a cat lover. And then we do this live stream every night and then talk about anything under the sun. We pick one topic and then we just share our thoughts about it. So anyways, as I was, where's my man Marky? Upstairs. He is answering the call of nature. I feel like I have history because of you. Glad we are able to impart the Filipino culture in our small way, Petroid. Okay. So, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, for the topic for tonight, long trek indeed, yes. So that one is actually not too long, but we finished the loop in like 3 hours because of course we were filming. We stopped at one point. We were enjoying the view, especially in the end of the trail. So yeah, and then after that we just walk around Banff. So yeah, I had 10,000 steps today. Marky had 13,000 steps. That trail is slopey, but it's easy because I have a pole, so it becomes easy to handle. And I did not really get tired that much, maybe because I was warming up the previous days. I was doing the treadmill, so, or maybe it's just a short hike and it just feels long because we were filming from time to time. Jimmy John, I'm just in time for lunch. Yes, so Jimmy John, we are cooking a Filipino dish. It is called dinakdakan. So it's kind of similar to sisig, but this one, I'm not really sure what's the difference. But the ingredients for this one is just pork that we boiled first and then we grilled after. This is much yummier if it is grilled in charcoal because of that, flavor, added flavor if you cook that, if you cook them in charcoal. And then, once the pork is done, you just have to mix all the sauce. The sauce contains mayonnaise, seasoning, soy seasoning. What else? Chili supposedly, but since I don't like spicy, then I'm just using bell pepper. And then the red onion. So anyways, earlier I was talking about superstitions before World War I. I'm not sure if that is something that you are interested. I've also prepared another talking points, which is iconic lines of Miss Universe. If you are familiar, because in the Filipino culture, we are super invested with the Miss Universe, and we watch them every year. So there are a lot of iconic lines in the question and answer for the Miss Universe that we always remember, and sometimes it's inserted in some conversations, fun conversations. And then also, I don't have a talking points for this, but we can share our thoughts, and I can just, Google, look for some stereotypes. Stereotypes of the sequence of the siblings, like what's the stereotype for the firstborn child in the family, what's the stereotype for the youngest, and what's the stereotype for the middle child. So yeah, if you are more interested in any one of those, let me know in the comments, and yeah, we can just talk about that after I'm done with preparing all the ingredients. I'm not choosy. You cook it, I eat it. That's good. Not go outside today at all because of continuous rain. Oh, it's raining there. Well, earlier, after we had our hiking, there's a bit of a drizzle, and then on our way back here in Calgary, it was raining. But then when we arrived here, it's done. So, and then earlier as well, I realized going live stream in public is really, it's not really hard, but there are certain types of live stream that is much better to do if we are outside, and talking points will not be, or talking about a certain topic will not be one of them. I realized that just showing you the places would be better, telling you some things about those places if I know something about it. So yeah, maybe next time that's what we're gonna do. Holler boy, hello. Funny and Insightful is looking for you.
Oh, hi, bro. My brother, Funny and Insightful. How was your evening?
Could you get that one? Yeah. Thank you. You are in mountain time, right? Yes, we are. So very late dinner. Yes. We just actually arrived. So after we arrived from Banff, we went straight to seafood supermarket to buy dinakdakan. But then when we went there, the sales lady or the attendant in the restaurant said that it's all gone. We were not able to, what's that?
Buy one for us, or buy.
Yeah, there's when we arrived, it's sold out. So we decided that because it's been 3 times that we are going in there, to buy dinakdakan to no avail, and tonight we thought we'll just make one. It's not gonna be as yummy as what they have because they cook it or they grill them in charcoal, and this one is not gonna be grilled in charcoal, but at least we will be able to satisfy our cravings. So yeah, Marky, please, and then give me red onion, please. Oops. Thank you. Thank you, Petroid. Petroid is working hard to promote our channel, inviting everybody to like and
You
subscribe.
are very kind, my friend Petroid.
Oopsie. Oh! On the contrary, I can tell you're a great at cooking. Just look at my...
Oh, exactly. That is correct.
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't like to cook anymore because when I cook, we just can't stop eating. And we need to regulate our eating habits already.
Turn off the Wi-Fi.
Holler boy, what do you mean?
Someone turn off the Wi-Fi.
What is chines? I don't think I'm using chines in here, holler boy.
He's probably referring to green onions.
Green onions? This one?
Yeah, it does look like chimes though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Turn off the internet.
Our cats are having a good time here. Ori, though, is in her kennel because if I don't put her there, she loves to explore the kitchen counter every time I cook. So it's gonna be a challenge. And here I am again with the onions. Oof. No worries, color boy.
Who
Okay.
disconnected the internet?
Is it disconnected?
It is.
But I'm still online. Oh, maybe I'm using data. Good thing. So everybody, what topic would you want me to discuss? Or are you okay with anything? Sure, holler boy. We will just have to answer in English so our other viewers will be able to understand. Um, yeah.
Me too. Because you guys.
Is it the kittens?
Excuse me.
So the three options, Holler Boy, is superstitions before World War One. Next would be iconic lines in the question and answers of Miss Universe. And then the other one would be stereotypes in siblings, like eldest, middle child, and the youngest child. So which of those are you most interested? So for mayonnaise, usually in the Philippines, they would use Lady's Choice. But for me here, I'm gonna use Hellman. It's the same mayonnaise, so that's okay. Oh, I forgot. We are also gonna add some lime in this one. Usually in the Philippines, we would use calamansi. It's, what's the English of calamansi, Marky?
Philippine lime. Oh no, yeah, Philippine lime.
Philippine lime.
Yeah.
See, it's a small lime that's color green, and I saw one of a Asian store in here that sells that, but currently we don't have it, so we're just gonna use the lemon. Okay. And the next would be mayonnaise. Oh, can you put this one in the grill?
Okay.
Just put salt, please. Salt and pepper. Okay. Oops. Maybe I'll put it here. I think we can't cook this all at once in there. Can we? Does it have space? Oh, I put salt in here. I shouldn't. Lily will not be able to. Or she can.
You probably can.
Just. We'll just add more water.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, salt and pepper. And maybe something of that.
Give me the salt, please.
Holler Boy, are you a Filipino? Or you just know how to speak Tagalog? Okay. This is Lily's. Oh. Lily's gonna be happy. Okay. I'll put this in the fridge. Oh, okay. So how did you learn to speak Tagalog, Holler Boy?
Oh, does anyone know how to speak Tagalog?
Holler Boy.
Oh,
He is very good
oh, that's,
with speaking Tagalog.
oh, that's
and,
cool.
Yeah, he said that he is an American.
You seem to have a good amount of North Americans in the channel that knows, or at least is good at speaking Tagalog.
And he said that
Excuse me.
his
Sorry about that.
adopted family are Vietnamese.
Oh, so I would presume that you also know how to speak Vietcong. Then?
Hindi ko kinakausap ang aking. Okay. I'm just saying hello. It's close to midnight here. Gikapoy na ko. Oh, Jimmy John, you are speaking Bisaya.
Oh, that's my language. Look at you, Jimmy John.
So I would assume you are looking at retiring somewhere in Visayas or somewhere that speaks Bisaya, Jimmy John. But yeah, I know it's you are planning to sleep. So yeah, go ahead and we can talk more when you are in our next live stream when
Yeah,
you
or
are
a
there.
better time.
I use a translator actually. Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Okay. So yeah, your Tagalog is actually good, or the translation is actually good. It's just that it's too formal. I think because the way it was said, Marky, it's like let me ako ay lubos na nabighani sa kulturang Filipino.
Okay, that's way too what?
Too old school. I
Probably way too formal.
Yes. That's why I thought maybe Holler Boy is not a Filipino because the way he speaks is just too formal.
Yeah. That's that manner of speaking doesn't sound colloquial.
Yeah. But so I would assume you are interested to learn the Filipino language, Holler Boy. Okay. Done with the lime. Last, oh no, second to the last, I think. Mayonnaise. Oh no, where's our mayonnaise? So sometimes when I cook, I would put all the main ingredients and then I would experiment. So maybe I'm gonna add something here later. So this might end up to be not the typical dinakdakan. So supposedly I'm putting one half cup of mayonnaise, but I'm not really measuring. I'm just gonna put however amount that satisfies my eyes. Who else cooks like this, everybody? We don't really measure. We just...
I think it's always the Asian way of cooking. We just go by feeling.
Yes.
We don't normally go by
Measurement.
manner of ingredients. I remember this famous internet personality, Uncle Roger.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Singaporean content creator who does cooking-related contents.
Mm-hmm.
According to him, if Asians cook and we add what? Onion? Was it garlic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we treat garlic. Asians treat garlic like they treat their children. It's never enough.
Yes. Even for me, I would use a whole bulb of garlic when I'm cooking. The only time that I'm not using that is if I'm using a certain variety of garlic. what's that?
Yeah, that's Russian garlic.
Russian garlic. So that one, it's very aromatic. So I think one
One clove.
clove is enough, or two. And I like using that as well. But if I'm just using the regular garlic, then I'm using the whole bulb. Oh, there's a lot of comments already. I missed that. Sorry. Um, I just know a few words here and there. Okay. To talk to you out of respect, I translate my words in Filipino. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That's so
Thank
sweet.
you for the effort. I know some Vietnamese word, but my boss taught me all bad words.
Okay, that's mostly the case, especially if you work with a Filipino. You're
Yeah.
probably gonna learn the what
Yeah.
rated R words.
Yeah, and they will tell you a different meaning, not
Yeah.
the accurate
You're
one.
probably gonna pull your legs. It's always good advice to keep your Google Translate handy.
Yes. Currency Center, good morning. How are you? Good evening here, by the way. And oh no, cats, kittens, you are eating the.
What?
I think they're eating the ingredients that I dropped on the floor. True. So Marky is now preparing to grill these porks. Okay. And I will now put the seasoning.
I forgot to put seasoning in the first batch.
Oh, okay. Just grab them out and put them in there. See, we have to. Oh, see the Nook.
What?
What is that? I don't even know the word.
What is it?
Can you just read it?
Sorry, can't. Here.
One moment, I'll have Marky check them. Oh, it's a Vietnamese word?
Okay, because there's an English word for nuke. Is it N-O-O-K?
Okay. So this is the seasoning that I'm using, the seasoning sauce. But in the Philippines, they would usually use the Knorr. But yeah, I have not found Knorr in the store earlier, so I'm improvising. I'm still using a seasoning sauce, but it's with a different brand. Oh, okay. Oopsie.
You need to put seasoning or no?
Yeah. Worcestershire. So again, this one is originally not in the Filipino dish, but as I've said, sometimes we do improvise. Okay, so we are done. Um, yeah. And maybe I will just... where's the tab, Marky? Oh, there. Um, oops. I'm just gonna sit here so we can finally talk about our topic for tonight. Okay. So, what's your choice, everybody? Oops. What's your choice? Do you want to talk about the superstition or the iconic lines from Miss Universe or the stereotype? Sibling stereotypes. What would you like, Marky? What is the best thing you like about Marky? Funny and insightful is making a segue um, with our topic. Okay. What's the best thing I like about Marky? Being Marky.
That's broad.
Yeah, that's broad. Let me just... Okay. I can ask you questions if you'd like to answer. Sure, you can. Yeah, you can ask questions. Definitely. Unless you have a topic fixed already. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have three topic choices. Um, we have uh, first, earlier we were talking about superstitions before World War One. But we've been talking about superstitions in our channel a lot. So if you like some other topic, then maybe some iconic lines of Miss Universe Q&A. So the reason why we have that in our choices is because Filipino culture is huge in relation to Miss Universe. And we always watch them every year. Some of us or most of us are actually invested with the pageant. And usually, if the Philippines did not win or did not got any place in the Miss Universe, usually the salon workers are not in a good mood, so it's not a good time to go to a salon if that happens. And so yeah, and then the other topic would be stereotypes, sibling stereotypes, like what's the stereotype for the eldest, the middle child, and the youngest. So you choose. Oh, okay. But my questions are gonna trap you and they will diverge from the talking points. Yes. Yeah, so if you have like any questions or ideas that's related to the um talking points, let us know. Marky, what would you like to discuss?
Probably go with the sibling stereotypes because I think I would say that most of us, regardless of what culture,
Oh,
we have our individual or good shared stereotypes in regards to siblings.
yes. Do you like that, everybody?
No.
Okay.
Corey was like, she wants out already. Do you want to go out? Do you?
I think it's just me in the chat. Oh yeah, actually. And there's only one viewer, so I think it's just you, funny and insightful. They are all gone. Oh, there's two now. Okay. So, as Marky said, he wants to talk about stereotypes or sibling stereotypes. Let us know. So this is not based on our experience, disclaimer. This is just based on our Google search. And maybe we will let you know as well if this is something that relates to us too. So for everybody's or for you, funny and insightful, for your information, Marky is the eldest in the family and I am the youngest in the family. Oops. The cats are zooming.
And on that note, I'm also the only male
Yes.
amongst what, 5 siblings.
Yes. Marky is the eldest and the only male in the family.
Come here, Obi.
It's like how we usually say that's happened to my friend.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. And Obi is here. Hi. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi to funny and insightful, Obi? Come here. If you wanna say hi, come here. Come here.
Look, he's
Okay.
trying to eat the grass, but unfortunately the grass
Oh,
is
okay.
dead. And he needs some
Oh,
use.
so Marky, you were the support system. I am the youngest and only male of 3
Oh,
siblings. Oh,
isn't it always true, regardless of what culture, that the youngest always gets to do things their way, or always gets away scot free?
I would disagree. Did you hear Marky's what Marky said, funny and insightful? Was it clear? Because he's at the back. I got slapped the most. I know, right? For me, my father is very strict, so he gets to discipline me a lot. But then, my two older sisters, they do the same. So, for example, for the eldest, it's only the parents who discipline them. But for me, as the youngest, all of them are disciplining me when growing up. So, not much freedom. I think it's it's much more better to have just one set of authority that guides you instead of multiple authorities in the household. I don't know. um, I'm a mix of both of you and Shiny. um, so both my parents were like, we have seen enough cute babies. This one needs some discipline at the last one. Oh well.
But I don't. But I always harbor the belief that the child that gets to be disciplined the most, I don't know. It ends up being more what, functioning, or successful.
Mm.
Successful in their endeavors.
Is it true? I don't think so.
Oh.
No, but maybe mostly it's not applicable
I mean,
to
it's
everything.
different in every culture, because
Mhm.
here in the West, of course, when you are when you were raised in a manner that's very regimented,
Mhm.
some would say that it messes them up as they grow old. But of course, having grown in an Asian household
Mhm.
where discipline is key, where discipline is like a
For
fundamental,
they still do discipline here, but on a different
yeah, on a different
different way.
plane, yeah, different
Yeah.
way, different
But
plane.
for us, the discipline is corporal punishment. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I am successful relatively. But my sisters are super smart, unlike me, and quite accomplished.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Okay. So how many of you in the family? Funny and insightful. Oh, Scoot, hi, my favorite couple.
Oh, hi, Scoot.
Hi, Scoot.
Thank you for dropping by.
Yes. So, Scoot, we are actually talking about um, stereotypes, sibling stereotypes. So, we will talk about the eldest, the youngest, and the middle child. And for your information, Marky here is the eldest in the family and the only boy or male in the family, and I am the youngest in the family, and all of us are girls in the family. Thank you. We are glad to have you here as well. Okay, so everybody, there's three three viewers. If there's any one of you here that's new, please subscribe to the channel or please like. So yeah. So first, maybe we will. Oh, you're the youngest. Ah, you and me both.
Scoot is the youngest?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Even Funny Insight was the youngest.
Yes.
So anyone, I should probably need another representative in the oldest.
More
sibling.
representative in the eldest.
Or probably we need to hear
The sentiments of the
sentiments
eldest.
or the sentiments of the middle child because
Yeah.
for the most
I think that middle child is more controversial.
yeah, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I seem to like. I mean, middle child seem to be having the most bad rep among siblings.
So funny and insightful. Did you have financial and social pressure to be the support system for your younger siblings as the eldest?
I mean, that's mostly the case, especially in Asian household.
Yeah.
But the only good thing about, I mean, in our family, because like my siblings are capable, so we try to break that cycle, like what we refer to in the Philippines as sandwich generation,
Yeah.
where a sibling or the elder sibling becomes like what
The support system.
not only the support system, like the parents would treat their children as the what the insurance.
Yeah. So yeah, Marky is not really like that. He is the unique elder.
Yeah, eldest. I mean, at some point, actually, during my early periods of my career,
Yeah,
that was the
yeah.
expectation,
Yeah.
and that was the norm.
What do you mean? How elder are you, Marky?
How eldest? I'm the eldest, actually.
Yeah, the very eldest.
Yeah, the eldest child
Yeah.
amongst 5 siblings and the only guy in the family.
Yeah. So they are 5. Marky is the eldest. The youngest has the most freedom. I'm the youngest and I didn't have most of the freedom, I would say. I don't know, but they are saying that I'm lucky because I'm the youngest. Plus, my 2 elder siblings are the one that I followed is actually more than 10 years older than me. So I didn't get that freedom that they said because my in the house I get to be disciplined not just by my parents but my siblings as well. So sometimes my parents are already okay with it but my siblings are not. So not much freedom for me, I guess. Maybe in some other aspects, but I don't know. For the most part, I think not that much freedom compared to other youngest maybe. Oh, like how much difference between Marky and then just 2 years. Funny and insightful. So
Oh, between my siblings.
yes, so
Yeah.
two
Yeah, 2 years in
intervals.
between, but the youngest between me and the youngest, it's 20 years.
Yeah, yeah. You're a girl, maybe it's different. Yes, yes. Funny and same here too, Shiny. My eldest sister and me are 14 years different. My second elder sister and me are 7 years. Wow. We really got bloomed once every 7 years.
Oh wow. Was it planned or was it just happenstance or like
Yes.
an incredible accident
Yes.
that
Scoot said women, I mean. So, yeah. Yeah. For me, it wasn't planned. My mother is actually surprised that she got pregnant after more than 10 years. So, or maybe 10 years or more than 9 years because of the 9 months pregnancy, of course. But the reason why she did not give birth for a long time was because she got sick and she is not allowed to get pregnant for 7 years. So she is on pills. And after 7 years, of course, she stopped that. But she did not really expected to be pregnant, I guess. But then after 2 or 3 years of stopping yeah, for of stopping or not taking the pill, she got pregnant. So I'm here. I don't know, not in the mood to ask my parents. What if they say, yeah, your sisters were planned, but you are the accident? Oh yeah, I am the accident, I guess. um, but I don't mind. It's okay. Life happened for me, so maybe I'll just make the most out of it as much as I can. Okay. So, first stereotype, we're gonna do the eldest first. The elder child stereotype. The responsible leader, seen as the mini parent. I would agree to this. The mini parent,
Mhm.
often taking charge of siblings or tasks. Um, I think parents got their ROI, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, probably.
Funny and insightful and accident. Funny, insightful, and accident. 100%. So yeah, mini parent. Are you a mini parent? I don't see you as a mini parent to your siblings though, Marky.
I don't know because when I was younger, like when our youngest sibling was born, like in the Philippines, it's not similar to here in the West where you have to leave the child to a daycare
Mm-hmm.
facility because that's
Yeah.
the law. But
Yeah.
in our case, like if as a teenager, like I was like I know how to bottle feed my youngest sister.
Mm-hmm.
I
She
know
had
how
he had practice
I had
already. He's
practice.
ready to be a father.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like yeah,
Unfortunately.
the universe has set up a joke. Like even with my what third sister?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, third. Oh,
Yeah, third.
yeah, third sister. Yeah, I was like around 10 years old or 12 when she was born, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like responsible in making sure that she is being reared. What? Because my both my parents were they need to work,
Yeah.
so
You're
sometimes
busy.
like they leave my sister to me for extended period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm responsible making sure that they're being fed at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Time. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Another stereotype for the eldest would be overachievers.
Mm-hmm.
So they feel the pressure to set high standard for grades, career, or behavior.
I think that's mostly the case.
Yeah.
I don't know, at least for me.
um, Funny and insightful because of my age different with my elder or eldest sis. She is more like a mother to me than my own mom. Oh, my mother is more like a friend to me nowadays. Oh, chill and very free. My sister, on the other hand, is tough.
Do you
Like
have
she
those?
calls the shots.
Do you have those instances where you and your sister are having a disagreement and you just have to blurt out, "You're not my mom."
Or maybe tell your mom, go tend your own child. He's my child. Um, let's not. What's the term?
But,
Uh,
sorry.
Agaw. Do not steal my role as a mother.
Ah.
Kind of thing. Arshad, hello. Oopsie. Next would be rule follower. Oh, yeah, my sister calls the shots in family now. She is the head of the family. Yeah. Is that okay for you though, funny and insightful? Do you mind that? And oh, kittens. Yeah. Okay. Oops. What about your father, funny and insightful? Is it done?
No, not yet.
Okay. Oops. Oni is playing with me here, and yeah, I'm okay with that. She is firm and tough but fair and objective. That's good. Okay. Next would be rule follower for the eldest. Tends to adhere to parents' expectation and maintain order. Do you agree?
Probably at some extent, to some extent.
Yeah. My
I'm-
father and mom are enjoying their retired life now. They leave the major decision to my sister. I am fine with that since she is also wiser. Ah, that's good. Okay. Another one would be a serious personality may come across as more mature or less carefree than younger siblings. This I would agree. I think I am more carefree. I like to experiment and do things differently. Um, Trying hard to be a deviant, I guess. But yeah, I think the the youngest is bolder than the eldest, and I think the eldest is more afraid of the parents. They have yeah
I think elders are more square because
yeah
all eyes are on them.
yeah. It is true. Elder sibling have to follow parents because parents are also figuring out parenting for the first time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I feel like growing up, I was way more disciplined than my younger siblings.
Mm-hmm.
There was a weight of expectation for me to do something or at least be able to like meet what they expect.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So another one would be they are more protective. So acts as a guardian or role model for younger siblings. So yeah. Next stereotype would be perfectionists. Strives to meet high expectations, sometimes to a fault. Yeah, this is kind of like um, related to the previous one that we've mentioned. And even parents have weight of expectations as new parents. I am sure they were afraid of the judgments too. Yes, for sure. For sure. And I really think that their manner of approaching parenthood is different from each child. First child is like they are an intern. Second child, they pass the probationary period but still learning. And when the middle child comes, they are not over with how cute the eldest child is. And then the third one, they already graduated from mastering the parenthood. And sometimes they are maybe tired already and they are letting the eldest or the older siblings take
Yeah, they
charge.
probably have the eldest deputized to do the parenting
Yeah.
role.
Uh, Funny and insightful, like you can take any attribute of a military guy and apply that to eldest sibling and it would make sense. uh, Funny and insightful, disciplines, ambitious, focused, perfectionist, most ruled over, leadership, laid back, serious. Yeah. Okay, next would be they are the parents' favorite. Ah, are you a parent, your parents' favorite, Marky? Do
I'm
you
not
feel
sure. I
that?
don't feel that, but I know my late dad used to talk fondly about me.
Aww. So yeah, yeah, I think so too. The eldest, are the favorite. Next would be organized. Often takes on planning or coordinating family activities. Yeah, I think the eldest sister are just good with party planning, organizing, gathering people together. Nope, it's oddly the middle child in my family that is the favorite.
Well,
Oh,
that's odd.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Funny and insightful said it is odd. Okay. So, next would be resentful of responsibility, may feel burdened by expectations to care for siblings. Do you feel that, Marky?
I don't know. I don't.
Mm.
It's probably different for me because I'm the only guy in the family,
Mm. Yeah.
and or the
Fun,
only guy amongst five siblings. So
funny and insightful. I am not taken seriously, and my parents have a lot of respect for my eldest sister, so she is more a peer to them. I don't know if they consider her as a child or their own younger sibling. Yeah, I think mostly the youngest feels to be not taken seriously. Um, our ideas are not really entertained because um, they already have their right hand born first. So they are more inclined to trust the first one, and they are satisfied maybe with the first child's performance. Um, okay. That must have been a rough estrogen filled household for you, Marky.
oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, my second sister, she is what's the term?
What? What?
She identifies as a lesbian, so
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So Marky's second sister is
yeah, she identifies as
a
a lesbian.
member of LGBTQ. Uh, is it there's plus plus?
I don't know. I've
I'm not
lost
sure.
count.
I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But yeah, um, her or his um, sister or brother.
Yeah, second.
Yeah, the second born. Okay. Next would be traditional. More likely to uphold family values or follow conventional paths. Yeah, I would agree. Do you agree with this, Marky?
Yeah, I would
You
say
are more
so.
traditional?
I mean, at some point, I used to follow what my parents were expected of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would like me to like what navigate a certain path that they deem to be the safer path.
Mm-hmm.
It was only probably during my late early 30s.
That you become more
Yeah,
adventurous.
exactly.
I am sure you and your second sister would check out girls together.
Well, it was a rough time growing up, especially with me and my second sister,
Mm,
because we are not what's the word? Was not able to see eye and eye,
eye to eye.
eye to eye. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, funny and insightful. I agree with the traditional part. My eldest sister is the spiritual successor of my oh yeah. My my eldest sister too, she is very religious. I'm just not like that. Yeah, very very active in the church. So, anyways, the conservative side of the family hope she is cool with you all now and you all are cool with her or him. Yeah, I would say that they are cool with each other. I think what Marky means is they just disagree on certain things in life, but there's no problem with regards to
Yeah, in regards to her
their
being,
yeah being the
identifying as lesbian.
yes, yes. So I think that's just like a typical
Yeah.
sibling thingy what you have. But yeah, they are good. They're cool.
Oh no.
Um Next would be, so what would you want? Middle child or youngest? Is there a middle child watching here?
Yeah, is there anyone who's a middle child? Because
Yeah.
yeah, we need your sentiments because for some reason, like the middle child, are always the siblings that gets the bad rep. That's hence the
Yes.
term middle child syndrome.
Yes. Yes. So we need your opinions here. Yeah, that is typical of siblings, I guess. Yes. Yes. Middle child is the spare.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyways, let's still tackle middle child and let us know if you are if you agree with this with your middle child in the family. Okay. So, they are the peacemaker, acts as a mediator during family conflicts or sibling rivalries. Ah, yeah, I think for you, she is.
Um, was she?
I think she is.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. She's kinder. Um, she doesn't really
She doesn't take like extreme
yeah.
sides, or she
Yeah.
doesn't like. She's
She's
mostly
just
neutral.
neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same with mine. She is more diplomatic. That's your comment, right?
Yeah.
About my middle child sister. One is responsible, one is a genius, and then there is always the kid that's the spare kidney. Wait, I just realized that also means Shiny has 4 sister-in-laws and a mother-in-law.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyways,
Don't fall.
okay. Next would be the middle child is neglected. I feel you, sister. Oh, the same for you. Um, how many in-laws do you have? Funny and insightful. Okay, so for the middle child, they say the stereotype is that they are often neglected, so feels overlooked compared to the eldest or youngest. I think with what I hear from my middle child sister, I think she does feel overlooked sometimes or at certain aspect. So, yeah. What about you, Marky? I think it's the same for you. They,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because like
overlooked.
growing up, my sister, who was the middle child,
Yeah.
she seems to be the neglected one that
Yeah.
to the
And
point
she's
that
super nice.
to the point that she has to fend for herself.
Yeah. But you have like 3 middle childrens, three
Yeah.
middle siblings.
But, yeah, but my middle, the middle,
The most middle.
yeah, the most middle.
Mhm.
She has the hallmarks of all the middle child stereotypes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she fends for herself. I do notice that. Yeah, she She is, she could qualify as the eldest as well, right? She's responsible too. Okay. Next would be, they are independent, develop self-reliance due to less parental attention. I think they are not that independent, but I think they look for someone to be dependent to. Yeah, because I think they know that they cannot rely on their parents or their siblings, so they look for other venues where they can be dependent and they can feel that they are being taken care of. I don't know. Funny and insightful. Sometimes we put them in private, sometimes we just let them be in public. Why do you ask? Funny and insightful. Two brother-in-laws. My wife has a younger sister, and when she marries, that's another brother-in-law too. Ah, so two brother-in-laws. My wife has a younger sister. Okay, so three now. And then she marries, that's another yeah, so four. Okay. Um, they also take stuff from other siblings, old stuff from elders. Oh yes, I agree. 100%. Funny and insightful. I am very interested to hear about profiles of Marquis and your siblings. Why? What do you want to know, funny and insightful? Um, okay. They are social butterflies. Um, for me, I'm not sure.
I think you're the middle child is a social butterfly.
Yeah. For me, I think the eldest is more of a social butterfly than the middle for us.
Yeah. In my case, no,
Yeah.
our middle child is not a social butterfly.
Yeah.
I think she follows after me. She is not the type of person who likes to socialize.
Mm. Like, how are they? I want to compare them with mine. Oh.
Okay.
Like each of the siblings, how are they in real life? Pros and cons of each. um, maybe Marky needs to get permission before before he will divulge those things. My middle sister is an antisocial caterpillar. Um, okay, my middle sister, she's not really antisocial, but she's not as social as the eldest in the family. So I think these stereotypes are not always true to everyone, of course. It is called stereotypes for a reason. I ask if this live is private or public. Yeah, I think it's gonna go public, funny and insightful because we are.
No, it's the.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should open the window.
Yeah.
Did you open the window? Okay. Because we grilled the pork, so it's a bit smoky inside. And we don't want the fire alarm to be activated. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be public, funny and insightful because I think it's not gonna count with hours if we are gonna put this in private. Midnight bath. Okay. Next would be um the middle child is the jack of all trades, tries various hobbies or roles to find their niche. I would agree with this.
Yeah, to some extent.
Yeah, they're not really jacks of all trades, but they try.
Yeah, or they're probably more flexible in I discovering what their thing is.
Yes. Yeah, if the fire alarm goes off, you will have sprinkles, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's why we need to open the windows. Okay. Is Lily still outside?
Yep.
Okay. She's quiet. Yeah, okay. I've read this one. Okay. So next would be, they are a team player, comfortable in group dynamics, often cooperative and adaptable. Yes, I think I would say yes to this because they are used to weighing the situation with the eldest and the youngest. And I think they are more of a people pleaser, conformist than the eldest or the youngest. So yeah, they are indeed more of a team player for the middle children. Okay, so now we are going to the youngest in the family. You and I, funny and insightful, might relate to most of the traits in here that I have listed. So number one, and I already disagree with this, as I've explained earlier, spoiled. They are perceived as getting more leniency or attention from parents, and I disagree. I super disagree. Although that is the impression that my siblings get, and I think the reason for that is with me growing up, since our gap is 10 years, um, I am in my maybe 5 years old, and they are already in college, and they graduated university when I was like 8 years old. So they are not really at home when I was growing up. So I grew up as if I am the only child of my parents. So um, they think that so my father is super strict, and they think that my father is not as strict as he was during their time. And I remember one time the middle child in the family told our father that he is being lenient to me, and my father explained to her that it's not the case, and that the level of discipline is just the same for everybody in the family, for all the children, them and me. And yeah, they just don't believe them, and the reason is because they don't see it, they don't know it. So yeah, they just assumed. I think um they are also the most insecure. Do you think so? Yeah. I was the slap practice for my mom and dad. Same for me, 7 years different. Yeah. So by insecure, do you mean the middle child though? Or the eldest child? I think all of them are insecure with the youngest. Correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of eldest here might hate me for saying that. Insecure to the youngest. I think that's only applicable if it's of the same gender.
I don't know because I'm not like I don't give my youngest sister.
Yeah, not Marky.
I'm not being a hard A.
Yeah.
My youngest sister, I'm very
Yeah.
lenient actually.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, middle child, I would. Yeah. Yeah. Funny and insightful. Do you notice me trying to play safe? They might watch this. They are my subscribers. Okay. Anyways, but I often hear her say that she's not insecure or whatever. Anyways. Well, you gotta say what you gotta say. I know. Yes.
Okay. Next for the youngest, and I need water.
There should be water there.
Okay. No. Oh yeah, there is, but it's too far. Another reason why this one needs to go private. Yes. Yeah. But the hours. Anyways, let's see. Okay. Next would be um the youngest child is the attention seeker. Craves the spotlight, sometimes through humor or antics. No, I'm not like this. I actually don't like the spotlight. I've I didn't like the effect to other people of the attention that I'm getting, so I don't like it. You can ask Marky for confirmation with that. Am I right, Marky?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not someone who likes the spotlight, although there are times that I am being put in a spotlight. Um but yeah, I don't like the effect of to other people when I am in the spotlight, and I'm not really comfortable. But of course, I have YouTube channel. We have YouTube channel, so this is a different spotlight. Um Making husband bring water. These wives are the same be it in Philippines or India. Yes. um yeah, I am the shadow of the spotlight. I don't like it too. Yeah. I think our reason is the same, funny and insightful, even if we don't discuss it. I think we have the same reason why we don't like being in the limelight. Okay. Another would be the youngest child is, they say, immature. So this is seen as less responsible or forever the baby of the family. Um Other people would actually look at me as the forever baby of the family. Less responsible. I am less responsible. I can say that I uh um my siblings are more of like the support system of my mother in the Philippines, and I'm just like the fly by night. If I'm Am I using the right term, Mike Marky? Fly by night supporter?
In a way.
But you know what I mean, right? um it's more like a label than a status. Correct. I agree. I will give that. I am less organized. I will give that. Flyby supporter, yes. Yeah. Flyby supporter, it is. Okay. Next would be um okay. Next would be the youngest is more creative. So funny and insightful, you said that you are less organized, and actually that's like if you flip the coin, like if you are creative, you are also not organized.
Yeah, I think that's mostly the case. Creatives are
Not organized. Yeah. But Shiny, you seem like a person who can recall the number of bath towels, the order you kept them in shelf, and which one is the newest to oldest. You seem super organized. I am super organized, I agree. Yes. Um, I organize a lot actually, now that you mentioned that. Marky, what do you think of my organizational skills?
I think you have probably some of the best organizational skills that I know of.
Best.
No bias. No bias.
Okay, I am creative. I would like to think so, yes. Um, I am sure you can tell where it is lying in your bed. Yes. Okay. Um, Next would be risk taker. Yes, I would say I am a risk taker as well. More likely to challenge norms or try bold new things. Yes, I am definitely like this. And as I was saying earlier, I am a trying hard deviant. I try to deviate from the norm. So, in the family, um, like for example in my mother's side, most of them are teachers, so that's why the middle child, who I say is the conformist, um she is the one who is a teacher. And I am like, there's no one in the family that has my line of profession or the course that I took in the university. None of them are in the family. So yeah, I'm the deviant. And my father is strict. My sisters are, they are the goody goody. I am the one who answers back. With my father, I am the risk taker. I take the risk of the possibility that my father might spank me for answering back. But yeah, I tried to be bold most of the time. Was that a risk? No. Marky,
What?
funny and insightful, said, well, you married Marky. Was that a risk? Definitely not.
I was loved by her
Yes.
parents.
I say no because Marky and I have been together for 8 years before we finally sealed the deal. Oh, you are the rebel, the black sheep, the gorilla. um, yeah, I think. I think I am in some way. Oh, I like this. I agree with this. The youngest child is the charming one. So uses charisma to navigate situations or win people over. Yeah, sometimes I do. Oh, Ori, you like the grass? But these grass are dead already. We need to buy you a new grass. Ori is eating the dead grass that
Yeah,
we
she
bought
has been
them.
eating that for quite some time. I think she
Okay.
prefers it then.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't see her eating the grass when it was live. I only see Obi.
I think she prefers it dry, dead.
You had yes. Okay.
Yes.
Funny and insightful. So I changed the setting of our YouTube. We set it to let us review that first, and I see one of your comments was held for review. And yeah. um when cat eat grass in our home, we that the cat has stomach ache. Oh, do you have stomach ache, Ori? Okay. There's a newer grass upstairs. So we keep cat's grass inside because they are their favorite, and they are more of an indoor cat as well. And we just want to give them the glimpse of what it is outside by giving them some grass in here. Okay. Um okay, let me just open my oops. Okay, next stereotype would be dependent. May rely on parents or siblings longer than others. Um, yeah, I did rely longer than my sisters did. Um, I relied until I was 25, Marky.
sure, probably.
until I graduated law school. So yeah. Wow, that is offensive about what is offensive about wet chicken. This is untrue in my case at least. Oh, so you were independent early on, funny and insightful. Okay. Next is fun loving. So, brings a playful or light-hearted energy to the family. Yes, in conversations, the two are more serious, and I sometimes try to segue the conversation, um, and yeah, try to make it light, but there are moments as well that um it's heavy. It depends on the situation, but yeah, if it's just like light or humorous, or I don't know how to explain this.
Or levity,
Mm-hmm.
or any moments that needs humor or jest.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. So you're not dependent financially already, funny and insightful? Because I was out when I was 13, but financially I'm super dependent. Shiny, are you the most emotionally vulnerable among your siblings? Yes. I would say so.
Mm.
Um, from the age of 18, independent. Oh, wow. Wow, that's impressive, funny, and insightful. Okay. Next would be um rebellious. We've talked about this. As you said, funny and insightful. It might be the black sheep. So yeah, because we push boundaries to differentiate from older siblings' achievements. Yeah, I want to make my own mark. Um, I want to be unique. I don't want to go on a path where I'm kind of just like I'm gonna be tagged as a copycat. So yeah, I try to be unique and do things my way. I'm
What's the matter,
I'm
Libby?
rebellious like that. So I think it's a rebellious in a positive note. What's the right word for that, Marky? Because rebellious connotes a
I mean, being
negative
rebellious
one.
is not always a bad thing, because some
Mm.
of the um, good things that happened in history is because it was instigated by a rebel. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Or revolutionary.
yeah,
Yeah.
revolutionary.
Yeah. And I would think Marky is the most emotionally stable unless he is angry. Is he? If he is angry, everyone would stay silent, I would assume. What would you say, Marky?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Like in my current job, it requires me to have constant difficult
Mm-hmm.
conversations. And when you are in that type of like profession, you're expected to have, of course, clients who are high strung
Mm-hmm.
or highly emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Like my colleagues would, especially if I need to take a call that requires me to, deliver some really hard hitting like
Bad
matter,
news.
bad news. They will congregate and listen to my call because like, oh, like how do you do that? You're like, you have no emotion. You stay calm. You don't raise your voice.
So Marky gives off the energy of Pafu. What's Pafu?
Spafo again. Oh, FAFO.
Yes.
Okay, I know
What's
that.
Pafu?
F around and find out.
Oh, I know I am an auditor, so I can understand you completely. Yeah. Well, that's all for my talking points funny and insightful. What do you think? Is this safe to go public?
Probably gonna bring some relationship, or probably gonna cause some family drama.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
it's always. I feel like it's always a thin thread that you need to go through, especially if you were to discuss anything about your family.
Yeah. I know I am. Oh, I have a few questions to both in terms of siblings. Sure, go ahead. Is it done?
Yep.
Okay. Let's eat.
Yeah.
While we are waiting for funny and insightful's question, let us prepare.
Movies like,
Yeah.
what do you want?
Obi is by the window checking on things.
Oh, I take he probably saw a couple of squirrels passing by our
Oh, okay.
vicinity. That's why he is way too excited right now.
Mm. Would you have acted differently if you were the youngest or eldest? I'm not really sure. Would you, Marky?
Hard for me to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say.
Because for me, in my case, although I am the youngest, um, it feels like I am the only child in the family growing up. So kind of like the eldest as well. Um, I didn't really grow up having the eldest sister in the family
Or
in the
household.
house. Um, she every weekend she would go home sometimes. But I think that happens once in 2 months depending on her schedule. I just know she's there. But really I did not grow up having to live with her in the house because I was born when she graduated in elementary, and during high school she lived in our grandparents' house because she went to a high school that's in a different municipality. So when I was born, she needs to get out of the house as well. So yeah, that's the reason. And for the middle child, um, when I was 4 years old, she has to move out of the house as well. 4 or 3? 3 years old, she has to move out of the house as well because she is going for university. So really, I can't, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be the same because of the situation of how I grew up being just alone in the house. Take your plate if you guys are okay staying online. Eat away. Sure, thank you. Yes, we will do that. Should we?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'll sit here if that's okay because we have.
Yeah.
Do we have? Okay.
We have Obi.
Yeah.
Obi, what's happening?
What advice would you give to each of your siblings about how they treated you as a sibling? Oh.
Oh wow.
That is controversial. You first, Marky.
What advice
Yeah.
would I give to my siblings?
Yeah.
On how I treated them, or
How they treated you as a sibling.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a lot of issue with my siblings, which is good, because I'm pretty chill as an older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably during my younger years, though, like I was like because of the weight of the expectation, and it was also a difficult time for me. So probably, I don't know.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard for me. I would
Yeah.
probably just say like they probably I would probably have to ask for forgiveness for any.
Aww, we are getting emotional
Yeah.
here.
I don't know. Yeah,
But advice.
for advice. So
It's not, yeah.
so I'll probably just say like
Then this is definitely going private.
yeah. So I'll probably just say like now everything just works out. Like regardless,
So no advice.
advice.
Then you don't
Like, how
want
do
to
you-
change
Yeah.
anything or whatever.
I think at some point, I mean, some of my siblings, like we fell off or fall off and fall off in a relationship. But we try to mend that. But
But you're all good now.
yeah, we're all
I
good now.
think.
Yeah. I think it's it's a very long story, but I would
Yeah.
probably just say like at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm trying to like organize my train of thoughts here. This throw me off big time.
Okay. For me, I don't know, maybe do not overshadow our parents to be my parent. Because as I was saying earlier, the chain of authority. I'm not really what's that the term earlier that I used? Having the freedom.
Regimented.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Oh, you probably have to go to your kennel because
Yes.
you are such a.
Go ahead while Marky thinks it through. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Or-
So yeah, that's for me. Don't be a parent.
Probably just know your limits. Okay?
Don't be a parent to a sibling.
Like, do not probably I would say do not confuse seniority with authority.
Oh, that's good. Do not confuse seniority with authority. Do you like that? Funny and insightful. Would you use that as well? Okay. Oh, by the way, if you are curious about how dinakdakan looks like, wait. Oops. This is how it looks like. Okay.
You're welcome.
Would you want any of your sibling to treat you differently if an opportunity arose? Yes. A resounding yes. At some point, they are nice and kind, but in some aspects. Well, nobody's perfect though. But yeah.
For me.
What about you, funny and insightful? What would be your advice to your sisters?
How is it?
Needs more seasoning.
What seasoning?
More seasoning?
Oh no.
Funny and insightful says, "Good Lord, that does look tasty."
I'm not sure. Does your culture allow you to eat pork?
Yeah.
I believe.
But I would say, the one in the seafood city is tastier because it is cooked in charcoal.
Yeah, it's. I think it's the smoky flavor.
Yeah, the smoky flavor is yummy.
What are you looking at, Obi? What are you looking at?
They can take me more seriously.
I think they should take you more seriously because you were able to chart a very good path for yourself.
Yes.
Anyway,
Despite not being taken seriously.
that's an incredible path that you are currently.
My age do not reflect my maturity, he said. He said, just because they are elder does not make me dumb. Right. Fun and insightful, yeah, why not? I am non-religious anyway. I was born in an Orthodox Hindu. Oh, really? They don't eat egg. The Hindu Orthodox.
Oh, really?
That's a new information for us. We don't know that. So what do you eat though? Just vegetables? Don't eat anything. Oh. He said my siblings or parents don't eat anything. I share a lot of trait with Shiny, Black Sheep, Rebel, different path. We eat everything except seafood. Ah, why not seafood? Funny and insightful. Is it a preference or?
Is that rooted in religious belief?
Uh-huh.
Because I know a couple of religion that doesn't, ingest or eat seafood.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Do you want to be in the camera?
Fine.
Change?
No, I should probably just sit in the shower.
Ah, okay. Oop, oop. Since I was born in a vegetarian family, I had to take the step to eat non-veg. I have not reached to seafood yet.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
so anything seafood, fish,
Mm-hmm.
clams, what have you. That's an interesting new tidbit.
Mm-hmm.
We learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm. I actually want to get out of the camera while I'm eating.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's me now. Sorry. Oh, look at you.
Mm.
Pan-seared chicken beef. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly, but in is it Hindu practice? You're not supposed to eat a beef. Mark, if you were born a sister, would you be the same to your siblings?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the core characteristic of myself is I'm pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very chill person.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it's just different if you are, I think gender plays a role.
Yeah, as much as we would like to say that gender stereotypes are harmful, but at the end of the day, I mean, based on experience, based on collective one experience,
Yeah.
or at least in our culture, of course.
Yeah. And it would also depend on the gender of the other siblings as well. I think if it's all girls, it's gonna be different. If it's all boys, it's gonna be different as well. Yeah. Hinduism in that I was born in the highest class, the ones that act as oh, okay. No beef, no. Really?
Wow.
Wow. So, what do you eat?
Like, how do you season or spice your food if you are not allowed to, of course, onion, garlic? That's interesting.
I actually thought they can eat chicken. I just thought that it's only beef that you cannot eat, and all the others you can. I didn't know that you should not eat all the meats.
I would say that is the case. Funny, insightful, especially when you have gathering. So my siblings will probably hate me for this, but I do have a favorite sibling, and it's the middle sibling or the middle child. We seem to get along pretty well. because we have the same interests. She is also a geek herself.
Mm-hmm.
She likes pop culture. I like pop culture. So yeah, I think that's yeah. We have pretty much more in common than the rest of my other siblings. Ooh, just
Mm.
rice, dairy products, vegetables, pulses,
Mm-hmm.
lentils.
What's pulses?
Yeah, what's pulses? This is the first time I came across that
Mm-hmm.
word. I know pulse, of course.
Mm. Um, no, it doesn't gravitate towards just one. Um, it's all the same for both.
I think it's hard for her because she only has two sisters or two siblings.
Mm-hmm. And they're both gravitate with each other.
So you're like the outcast of the
I'm the
family.
outcast. Maybe because the age gap is close.
Yeah.
And right now they live in the same country and
Pretty
I'm
much
just
the same
alone in
cake.
Canada.
Pretty much the same age.
Yeah. They have the same set of friends as well.
Okay.
Mm. What about you, funny and insightful? Do you have like a favorite sibling?
Or a favorite, what? Sibling-in-law.
So you feel an outcast, Shiny? More of like a outcast myself. They just have different interests than me. Maybe because of the generation gap.
Oh no.
Mm.
Just learn how to climb ups.
Oh, how did you go there?
She was the first to do that. And we were just surprised by Ollie. She just learned how to climb up all the way to the bridge.
Okay. Honey Insightful said yes, the eldest, because she is like my mom. Nothing against the middle one, but they both are smart.
Mm.
My favorite one is my sister-in-law. She is amazing and she likes me more than her own sister. I am the brother apparently she never had.
Oh, okay. So your wife only has one sibling then? Why are you answering on what examples we
Or
have?
no brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just finishing up here.
Yeah.
Who do you think in your sibling carry over your parents' legacy? I don't know.
Siblings, parents' legacy.
I'm not sure.
Hmm. I think in interest of like creative, what Andy Borsi probably followed after your father.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
In our case, though, who? I think the middle child. Because my father was a former policeman. Oh, not to say that my middle sister or yeah my middle sibling was in the uniform service. I was in the uniform service once though,
So you.
so I probably me.
She just went out. He just went out.
Yeah. But I would say we probably try to follow after the best traits of our parents
Mm-hmm.
and probably try to, like in my case, steer clear from some of their, I would say, less desirable. Sorry, mom. I thought no, she's not a big YouTube person, then so I can say this. So,
This is not fair to me because they are in YouTube.
yeah, so my mother's not a big YouTube person, but yeah. So we try to follow through some of their what I would say best traits, but try to be more cognizant about trying to steer clear from some of their I would say less desirable traits. So, I mean, every parent does have like probably I would say less desirable traits. Human as we are, imperfections.
okay.
Will be nope.
Hmm. The hours. Funny and insightful. Okay. Funny and insightful. Oh yeah, my parents have some too. Another question. Do you think Marky or Shiny is treated fairly now and not passed by siblings now? I think. You think?
Fairly right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Maybe me unfair. um, I don't know.
Now, I think I have a better relationship with my middle child sibling, or even the fourth one.
Oh yeah, fourth. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the second and the youngest, though, quite patchy, I would say.
Which one?
The second and the youngest.
Ah,
So
okay.
we have quite a patchy relationship. But
Mm-hmm.
the middle and the fourth one, I would say.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to answer this because the relationship that we have right now is the result of what we were in the past. But yeah, I don't know how to answer that. The fact that it takes longer for you to answer speaks volumes. Trust me, I
Yeah.
am there. I am in the same boat. Yeah.
I mean, that's mostly the case. You try to navigate and try to be more, what, diplomatic with your answers?
Mhm.
Or not too, what, coarse?
I think funny and insightful is trying to get to know us with his psychological
Team question.
yeah. Well, anyways, funny and insightful. Do you think this should go public? Because we need hours to to earn. And your questions didn't allow us to make this
Yeah, it'll probably lead to
public.
more opening up a can of worms or opening up old wounds. But to be fair, we did not disparage our siblings, though.
Oh,
We would try to
Obi.
be. We tried to be as what
Diplomatic.
vague as
Vague.
possible with our answer.
Are we? Are we successful with being vague?
I don't know. That's a problem with being vague because it raises more questions than answers.
You guys both are smart enough to know what to say in YouTube or not. Okay. I need candy. Sweet. I want orange. Well, sometimes you can be open. Siblings are unique in different ways, definitely. Last question.
Who in your siblings you think could have done better? They did better for me. I don't know. They all did better. In career, aspiration, marriages, yeah. They all did good, I would say. How about you, Marky?
Did better. I'm the only married person amongst my siblings,
Yeah.
so I probably won by default in terms of relationship and marriage. Career. I don't know. I think we have our individual paths that we follow through. I mean,
They are all successful in the
they're
path
all
that they want
their
to
own
take.
right.
Mhm.
I seem to have taken the stance that as I grow older, of course, I seem to have taken the stance that success is not a cookie cutter definition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say.
Yeah, for me, success is about being happy with what you do, because even if you have this highfalutin title,
Probably a fancy job,
fancy
and
job,
then you detest
but
or
you are
loathe going.
miserable.
Yeah, detest or loathe going to your work.
Mhm.
I mean, at some point we've been there, of course.
Yeah.
Like we have, not entirely like big shot jobs, but I would say a job that would constitute as successful, but we weren't as, I don't know, thankful as we should be.
For me, it is my first sister. She chose to be a mom. No issues there. Despite her master's in microbiology.
Oh wow!
Amazing. Now I understand why you say she's smart.
Yeah, I mean, smart is an understatement. She's a genius.
Yeah. 20 years later, she regrets not having a career every day. Aww. Yeah. So that's not successful for me if she regrets it. But if she's happy being a mom, she's happy in that aspect, then she succeeded in being a mom.
Yeah.
Double masters? What?
Yeah, she's a genius. She has passed that
Microbiology and English literature?
She has passed that threshold of being smart. She's on the road to being a genius.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes, human as we are.
No.
Ubi! Human as we are always not satisfied with what we have, and we always want to level up.
Yeah, I mean, we always think that the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah, but sometimes if we go on the other side, it's not greener.
It's like
It's the same or maybe worse.
or probably just a fake grass, fake lawn.
Yeah, it could be a fake lawn. Second sister is double masters to biotechnology and dance.
You're underselling your siblings. They are smart. No, not they're not smart. They're genius.
Biotechnology, academic, and then dancing. Wow.
Well, that's actually nice. You have a balance of
Passion and academics.
Yeah, you have that good balance of academics and creative pursuits.
Yeah. Anyways.
Look at Obi and Oni. She's probably the biggest daddy's girl.
My parents were uneducated, so they made sure both their daughters studied well.
Oh. I mean, that mostly is the case, right? Like when your parents have this, probably they think that aspect that they have found themselves wanting or fell short, they try to compensate with their kids.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think let's cap the night.
Yeah, probably because Lily needs to get the satisfied. What the hell? But she's happy outside
She's
though.
not complaining outside.
She's not
because,
I can hear her playing.
Yeah.
Playing
Usually, she would complain. She would knock in the door if she wants to get in already. But I did not hear her knocking.
Yeah.
So she is enjoying outside. Good shot, guys. I am happy that I can see you guys out of the confines of talking points. Yes, only that we are not sure whether or not to post this video publicly. That is the reason for our talking points.
Yeah, we try to be like probably traverse on the
Yeah.
safer side. Like,
Yeah.
of course, this is probably already know YouTube is like what super censorship,
Yes.
big on censorship.
Yes, and we don't want that to happen in our channel because
Yeah, I mean to be fair, I mean some of the more successful YouTube they try to go beyond their
Mhm.
comfort zone, but yeah,
Yeah.
for now because we are still new to this
Mhm.
endeavor, so we try to follow this plan.
strict.
Plan.
Yeah, but it's good to talk about it though. Here. Yeah, we will think about whether or not to post this publicly. And maybe we will edit it.
So again,
Blurred the
probably
The
our siblings,
controversial.
our siblings will probably not appreciate us talking smack about them.
Mhm. Did we talk smack about
No,
that?
we did not, but I mean, we tried to be vague. But again, if you answer questions in a vague manner,
Mhm.
silence or omission speaks volumes.
Come here. You guys are awesome. I don't know if your siblings say that a lot. Aww.
Oh, thank you.
But let me say that for you. You guys are very sophisticated in your thoughts and ideas. It will reward you immensely. Oh, thank you, funny and
That's
insightful.
cathartic.
And you too.
You
The
as well.
same to you.
I feel like your siblings should treat you
Seriously.
take you seriously because
Yeah.
you have
Treat the idea seriously. You have that sense of humor and the charm, online charm. We have not even met you yet personally, but we are already impressed by how you are.
you're adept. How
yeah.
adept you are.
Yes. You were super fair to them, but if they want to be offended, you can't help it. Thank you. Brute, thank you. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. And see you in future streams. Yes, see you, funny and insightful, and have a wonderful
I think
night.
it's late evening at the
What time is it? Oh,
West-
it's 11 already.
yeah, because like a fun insightful is hours ahead of us. So
Mm.
again, he's staying late for us.
So it's already
It's probably-
a.m. 1:17 a.m.
Oh,
Oh,
geez.
wow.
Oh, 2 hours ahead.
Yeah,
Oh geez.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much and have a wonderful night. Hope to see you in our future live stream. And yeah, bye.
Take care.
Mm-hmm.